the stats, how old you are, and basically your name, if you can pronounce it, because you probably pronounce it way cooler than I do, being all the way obviously from Holland, and your year, make, and model vehicle you're competing here at Gymkhana Grid.
Well, yeah, like you said, I'm Kevin Abbring. I'm 21 years old. We came all the way down from Holland indeed to be invited in this great atmosphere, and yeah, it's crazy. All those cars around us, and yeah, we're really having fun.
That's good. That's the bottom line. I mean, do you feel like you're part of a show here? I mean, this deal.
It's one big show.
One big show, and I mean, you're in the rear-wheel drive class. So let's talk about your car real quick. You are powered by a very unique fuel. I mean, this biomethanol. And from what I understand, you do compete in rally. You're world junior rally champion, the youngest, 19 years young, a few years ago, and you have many accolades. But talking about here, a rear-wheel drive, basically VQ35 350Z.
Yeah, it's a standard V6 engine, and thanks to the biomethanol, you can have, I think, even 350 PS instead of 280, and we have now 300 around because it's in the regulation in Holland we can't have more than 300, but it's only by changing the fuel, and it's a fuel flex car, so you can put every way of well. Like vodka. Yeah. And the amount
that's a drink usually, not to power a car.
With the amount of vodka or normal fuel, which you compare with the methanol, doesn't matter. It's just very smart car.
It's a smart car. So you're saying the car is actually smarter than the chemist that actually produces it. Are you giving the car all the credit, or actually the people behind the scenes?
The people behind.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
You can only finish it by driving the car. And
how much horsepower? Because stock, let's talk about, so going from stock, and you're saying just adding fuel, you say how much?
Well, we have normally this engine stock around 280 brake horsepower, and now it's around 300, like I said, because we have to keep in the 300 maximum for the regulation in Holland. But we can have, well, like 350 or even more,
crazy.
But only changing the fuel, and that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a testament to obviously science, and obviously it's green, and it's proactive, and in Holland and the Netherlands, basically a pretty proactive country and basically a regiment.
Yeah, it is, and they have to change in the USA as well.
Yeah, and so let's talk about Gymkhana and your accolades as a driver. We talked about it, junior world rally champion, also European world rally champion as well. I mean, how deep does this go? I mean, you're only 21 years old and you already have some cool accolades underneath your belt.
Yeah, I started driving when I was 18, and well, it went pretty good. That's why I got the chance to drive the World Rally Championship and the European Championship, and in 2 years, yeah, we improved a lot, and. Normally I drive the front-wheel drive car, and now this is a rear-wheel drive car, and it's amazing. I mean, we started this morning with the practice, and thanks to the team, we have we made a lot of improvements on the car. Yeah. And now we are, I think, compared to times with the rest, it's not so bad, and it's not a drift car. So
yeah, and it's let's call it what it is. It's a stock car with this biomethanol foam, fuel. Excuse me. So now you have a huge crew here. I mean, I understand it took 4 weeks to get the car over here, but you have the deepest team. You got 11 people. You can't see them around here, but there's a bunch of people in your team shirts here. I mean, that's a big bill to get over here just to do something advantageous and unique at Gymkhana Grid. I mean, were you just inspired by Ken's videos and wanted to be part of it? Why are you here? I mean, let's just be honest.
Well, I think Holland is quite impressed by what Ken Block normally does with the car, and the atmosphere, and it's a great event. And we got the chance and the budget from BioMCN. It's a fabric and the idea behind this methanol thing, and then Bas Koeter Racing, who prepares the car as good as possible, and I think we have a great a great chance with all the people, and they are doing a good job.
That's cool, and we started out, and we'll basically end with it. It's all about having fun, right? I mean, that's why you're racing cars. One guy, the big dude, I don't know if you saw him. He said it's about the ladies, but I have a sense you're about the fun and doing something unique. So you're coming all the way from Holland, new fuel that a lot of U.S. people haven't seen or even are familiar with. So you're educating people from a green standpoint, but obviously you're racing cars. You're ripping and gripping out here at Gymkhana, and you're in the rear-wheel drive class. Now, also let's talk about you being a competitor. Do you think you can take them all out in rear-wheel drive, and then can you take on the all-wheel drive competitor?
Well, that will be hard. I mean, I think we are the only car who has less than 550 brake horsepower. But no, like I said, thanks to the team, we improved a lot, and we started all about fun, you know, drifting a lot and do the whole track in one drift.
Yeah.
And then later we had the idea to improve a few things because, like I said, it isn't a drift car, and because of the weight and some other things. But now we are really competing the rest of the guys in the rear-wheel drive class, and I haven't seen Ken's time or whatever. But but besides the fun, we are always already competitive, and that's also important for us to be here.
It's in your blood. You're instinctively a competitor. So obviously, well, hey, it was nice meeting you, and thank you so much. So you guys got to root for obviously Kevin Abbring and his whole team come from Holland, biomethanol fueled 350Z.